All right. Damn, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. So, shout outs to technology, man. I'm saying this is the first walk and talk, the first of many walk and talks, just to get you guys up to speed. How I'm doing the walk and talk on the DJI Action 4. A quick setup process is you gotta go live on the Mimo app, set it up on YouTube, make sure that your phone's hotspot, well, this is how I'm doing it today. Your phone's hotspot is on, connect the camera to the hotspot. Then I discovered I can't launch the YouTube, what do you call it? I can't go live. You have to then go to the YouTube on the desktop and then hit live, which I hope down the line there's like a bypass where you can just go live on the Mimo app and it automatically starts, which I saw on here. There is a automatic start, which I enabled, but maybe I have to enable it before all this. I don't know. I'm still working it out. We're still working out the kinks, but we're live. So I tapped in with the homie, Chris. Shout out to Chris. Thank you, sir. I'm out and about, as you can see. He was at the desktop and he launched. That's the crazy thing. I'm here walking and he, from his computer, went on the Panchos YouTube and hit that last little step to enable me to go live with you guys. It's a beautiful thing. Talk about futurist, Chris. Sheesh. The technology game. Anywho, like it says, walk and talk, mental health, meal prep and fitness. Huge announcement on the mental health front. Huge announcement, and I'm really excited about it. I couldn't wait to get on here and just scream to the masses. And like I said, before I tried to go earlier on the stream, it got cut off with the technology. We, the Invisible Panchos, myself, Chris, and Eddie, we talk mental health ad nauseum. Like, people who aren't about it would probably be like, damn, y'all talk about mental health a lot. And we do. And I love it because we have some crazy conversations that at the end of them, I feel so guided, or like guidance with, the inner me, tapped in with the universe, with my brothers. Everything kind of feels aligned. I feel like I've gained so much perspective after every conversation we have regarding mental health and what have you. But huge announcement. I'm just gonna get it over with here first. Like I said, we've talked about mental health ad nauseum for years since I've known these guys. Talking about mental health. Hello.
Hello.
We talk about mental health all the time. And I've always said, man, it would really help. Oh, they've said too. Can't say that they not included in the they said part. They said, I've said, probably be nice to go talk to a therapist. And it's not that I've like actively avoided it. Like, nope, I'm not gonna make it. Nope, I'm running away. Oh, I have the opportunity. Nope, I'm gonna turn away. No, none of that. I kind of just never made the action, never made the effort, I've tried looking when I had like an other health insurance and it just didn't go well. I was finding nothing. It was leading me down a road. No one had advice. No one had, not advice, but no one had the number. No one had a connection. And I switched over to this other insurance. And Eddie, thank you very much for the hookup, gave me a direct line. So today I sat down, I had time today. And I said, you know what? And by the way, the mental health the meal prepping and the fitness, man, is all correlated into what we're going to talk about today. But you guys, I made the call and it was so easy. It took me about 10 minutes. Talked to a lady on the phone. She asked me a few questions. She said, am I killing myself? Have I thought about killing myself? I said, no. She said, good. And she asked me a few other questions. And you guys, I start my mental health, psychology, psychiatric therapy journey this Wednesday. I'm excited because I finally did it. I'm hyped. I'm super hyped. I have my first appointment on Wednesday and I'm going to track it. I'm going to document it. We're going to do weekly, and we're going to do these walk and talks weekly as I track my journey with my therapist and myself. So, wanted to make that big announcement with everybody here watching. I, Juan Carlos, Gene Flo, Jay, however you know me, is starting therapy on Wednesday. It's you know, they say it's never too late to start. And I could say like, oh man, it's so many years in the making. But man, whatever, like that's behind. Moving forward, it's going down. Meet me in the therapy, it's going down. It is going down. So I'm excited about that. And you know, it's been about a week since I haven't smoked any of that good grass. I don't smoke tobacco, but I definitely have partaken in about 20 years of solid good grass smoke. And I've been about a week off. And in that 20 years, I've definitely taken some time off. But this one feels different, man. This one feels like I haven't even thought about it all week. I haven't even thought about it all week. Other than the fact that I kind of like am in the beginning stage, so I'm kind of like tracking my days kind of thing. Day 1, day 2, day 3. So it's day 8. Here we are. No smoking. And it's definitely been longer than that. No drinking alcohol. So yeah, man, we're living a nice, clear-minded, clear-lunged, clear-livered life right now as I take this walk and talk. And I feel great. I feel sharp. My day to day is great. I'm able to hold the schedule. I've been waking up every day at 5 in the morning, going to the gym in the morning, working on that discipline, man. I'm down 10, 12 pounds. We're about, document this right now, snapshot this, because every week we're gonna check in. Every week we're gonna check in. And I'm really looking forward to the therapist and I working on a way where I can really, really battle the internal demons of resistance, of what's that? What is it? That phrase, the imposter syndrome? Because believe it or not, for some reason, lately, I've been feeling like, but I don't know. See, and I just said I don't know why. And maybe that's what the therapist is going. No, not maybe. The therapist and I, we are going to work on answering all the questions, all the I don't know whys. Because I know how I feel, but sometimes I don't realize how I got to how I feel, or what I did to put in place of the other way. Because I was feeling, you know, feelings are fluctuated all the time. You feel good, you feel sad, you feel happy. That's emotions, right? But it's about how you maintain them on a day-to-day and make sure they don't get in the way of your progress, of your life, of the responsibilities, of the accountabilities. They say the best ability is your availability. And I'm trying to be available to myself, to my team, to my family, to my friends, to everybody who supports, who looks at me in a positive light. I want to be that beacon, you know? And I know there's people who tell me all the time great things. And there's some days, man, you tell people great things and they go behind a closed door and they fucking crumble, you know? They crumble. And I wouldn't say I'm crumbling, but I definitely have like this weird default setting sometimes where I'm just like, huh. What am I? Who am I? What am I doing? Where am I going? Why? All those things, right? Writing things down definitely help. Damn, battery's low already. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna just keep this moving as much as we can. This battery's drained wild on this. Okay, so anywho, like I didn't want to carry a battery pack on me today. So I was just gonna roll with how much battery I had left in the camera, which I had 100. Anywho, but yeah, that's the mental health. And then the fitness part, like I said, I've been waking up every morning, same time, whether I'm scheduled for the 9 to 5 or I have, you know, I can never say I have nothing to do. That's the one thing that boggles my mind. Well, it doesn't boggle my mind, let's be honest. Let's use my words here. I'm always interested when people say I have nothing to do. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm kind of envious. Like, damn, I wish I could just lay in the sand by the beach 24/7. Nothing to do, you have nothing to do. That's probably what I would do if I had nothing to do. Was go like chill on the beach all day in the water, in the sun. But even that's like, but I gotta sprinkle in the fitness now. And now, since I've stopped smoking and drinking for now, I don't want to put any hard outs on anything, only because I know myself and I do that, then I'm gonna think about that. So I'm just taking it one day at a time. But for right now, since I've withdrawn from smoking and drinking, I've been addicted to fitness every day. Sometimes I'm putting in 2-a-days because I'll go in the morning and then on my way in the evening, I'll run around the park, run up this crazy hill that's by the house, which puts in work. And right now, we're gonna do the walk and talks and get our steps in. So like anything I can to look forward to fitness. It's almost like, I guess, you replace one vice with another, right? One addiction with another. But yeah, so the mental health announcement, big news. The fitness is going well, down 12, still pushing. Eating really clean, eating really well, doing meal preps. We're gonna get into a meal prep. If I make it back to ground zero before this stream ends, I'll connect the battery pack. If not, I'll run another live just to do the meal prep. Because I want to get this, you know, we're gonna knock out the kinks with this thing, you know? This is just the beginning. So I'm trying the things out. I thought I could pull it off maybe without the battery pack. It looks like I might need to have the battery pack. I'll connect it to my handle here and we'll be good to go. Anywho, been eating really clean, been avoiding like heavy fried foods, been avoiding heavy stuff like bread, tortillas, shit like that. And I've been back to being in the kitchen, cooking all my stuff, man. It feels good. Getting my groceries, trying to eat organic when I can, healthy, clean ingredients. And with that, I, you know, recording a new program that I guess I can talk about a little bit still, but not too much. But there is a food program that I am recording in the process of to help people and show people that you too can create very, I want to say simple, but easy to do meals and prep if you need to for your week. And this show is aimed towards creatives who are always on the go and working late nights. And I know we get those cravings and we want to go get Jack in the Box, or we want to go get carne asada fries, or we want to get something quick and easy, right? But man, the longevity of that thing is cut short, you know? And so if you can whip up a quick chicken and rice meal, or if you can whip up a cool salad, or you can whip up a cool thing that you can make kind of in bulk, enough to be like, boom, put it in a little tuppy, and you can just grab and go on the way to the studio, grab and go on the way to a session, grab and go on the way to a show, maybe, you know? So stuff like that. So that's gonna be coming up. So it's like it's all encompassing right now. The mental health, the meal prepping, the fitness, and all signs are pointing up and to the right, you know? Progress. Progress, progress, progress. And I'm just looking forward to it. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I got some ground beef, a bunch of ground beef at the house. We're gonna cook that up. Some eggs. I got a steak. We'll cook that up, chop that up, prep that up, show you guys how I get down with that. If you tune into the first IRL stream, we did a little cooking at the end as well. And maybe we'll just incorporate that on these IRL streams. Like I said, we're working out the kinks, but I'm enjoying it. I've come a long way from being I.E.E. Not knowing what to talk about while I'm on camera, not even wanting to be on camera, to now, I really enjoy this. And they say, do the things you enjoy. I enjoy this. They also say to push through the hard stuff that you don't enjoy and do them like you love to do them, i.e. fitness. I don't necessarily, no, you know what? I like it now. I used to not like running, but I do enjoy it. There's not a whole lot right now in the fitness that I don't like to do, but there are those moments or those days. Like the other day, I had a day I didn't really want to go to the gym. You know, the body's like, oh, okay. You tell yourself, oh, I'll go tomorrow, or oh, whatever, later. And then you just do it, right? You just like make it the thing. Like, don't let that get in your way. I don't want to. That's fine. There's a lot of people who don't want to do a lot of things, but they know, given delayed gratification, that the outcome of doing said thing that you didn't want to do is going to be 10x beneficial for you, rather than you not doing it, right? One step in front rather than 0 steps at all. I believe I said that last time as well. One step in front rather than 0 steps at all. One little bit, man, is better than nothing. And I feel like I took a huge leap today in getting this therapy set up. And I'm really excited. I want to connect a lot of dots, because I think that'll clear up a lot of murky waters that I have going on in my head, in my heart, what have you. I'm definitely taking control of my body, that's for sure. So the head and the heart thing, we can use some help and some assistance and some guidance, right? Guidance. All it is, just point me in the right direction, offer me some words, offer me some lanes, open doors that I have maybe not had the key for. Maybe I knew I had the key on my key ring, I just didn't know what key it was to unlock that door. And the therapist is going to say, hey, look at key B or key Z. Maybe it's the last key. And it opens up this door, and look what's on behind that door. It's a beautiful thing, right? So I'm excited for that. But this body thing is me versus me. Me versus me, and the relationship that I have with it. Man, it's like, you think about like how quote unquote, not to be super dramatic, but like how I've mishandled or like treated myself so without love, without grace. Because I can't say that's without opportunity. Every day is opportunity. You wake up, you can stretch. You wake up, you can do push-ups, jumping jacks, barring any physical deficits, you know? 20, 30 minutes a day. Do it, you know? I watched a guy the other day. Oh my God, it juiced me up. This guy was like, I'm gonna train 100 days like David Goggins. And he shows a clip and David says, I don't do any less than 12 miles to start my day. 12 miles minimum. And then goes to the gym for an hour to 2 hours daily. This guy said, bet, I'm on it. Day one, this fool ran 14 miles. Maybe he walked, ran, sure. But he got down 14 miles in first day. Almost rolled his ankles off his feet. But he did it. And then he went to the gym. He said, I did it. He couldn't move. And then realized, wait, he still had to go to the gym. And this guy, man, throughout this journey that he documented, he ran all these days, right? Ups and downs. He had days where he's swollen ankles and all that, right? Then in the middle of it was like, I'm gonna join a run club, join the run club. They left him behind, but he did it, right? Kept doing it. Signed up for a triathlon, banged that out. Did an Ironman, banged that out. And man, after the 100 days, he changed his body completely. He changed his mind completely. And I saw someone on the comments say like the willpower on this guy. They said, yeah, bro, day one, 14 miles. And then from there, just kept going. Oof, that's beast mode. That's what I'm talking about, man. Here I am. I'm just trying to do one pull-up right now. That's my goal. I'm trying to get to one pull-up. Yeah, I can't do a pull-up. And what? It's okay, but I will. I'm not even doubting that. I know I will, especially the way I'm going now. I'll get a pull-up soon. And my hang time will be good. My grip strength's going up. So all in all, everything's going well. But this guy, and bless his girlfriend's heart, she was trying to have him rest. It was funny, like one of the common topics was like everyone was trying to tell him to rest. His girlfriend was trying to tell him to rest. People around him, family trying to tell him to rest. And he was like, nah, every day, David Goggins, let's go. And this guy, at last I started following him on YouTube. And then he started traveling, and this guy went up to climb up to the base camp of Mount Fuji. You know what? It's not Mount Fuji. It's the other mountain, but I can't think of it right now. Over in Nepal. Is it Fuji? I could be wrong. I could be right. Yeah. And so it was a big jolt of like inspiration because I was like, oh, bro. And he says like in the mornings, he doesn't want to get up, but he pushes himself to get up because he knows what the outcome would be versus not doing anything. And so it's you versus you on the physical aspect. I mean, it's you versus you, mind, body, soul, right? So, like I said, we're gonna do these walk and talks. We're gonna check in on Mondays. And don't you think I forgot about wrestling? I did catch a little bit of some wrestling tonight. I'm gonna finish it later, but we'll get back on the wrestling another day because I was just super hyped to talk about this big announcement on my mental health journey. How are you guys feeling today? You catch anything?
No, sir.
Nah. Next time. Yes, sir. That's right. Man, I was just talking about that. I'm on live right now. I'm actually live streaming. And I was just talking about every day. You just got to try every day. You do it every day. Today might not have worked, but tomorrow. That's that attitude, bro. What's that? What was that? Oh, that's right. All right, bro. Have a good one. Yes, sir. But see, this guy was out here fishing. He said, I asked him if he caught anything. He said, not today, but tomorrow. And I said, that's what I'm talking about. That attitude, positive attitude. He's going to try again and again, but he's going to do it. And I bet he really loves to fish. So he's doing what he loves, man. So bless that guy. But yeah, guys, how you feeling? You guys feeling good? Not so good? You know, it's okay if you're not feeling your best. If you need someone to talk to, man, my door is open. So I would love to have conversations with more and more people, because I believe throughout this journey, I know that the more I come through my vessel, I can pass out that same stuff. So for example, what I mean, let me clarify what I'm saying. I'm going to go through this journey with the therapist in therapy, right? And as I gain, like as I do these check-ins, I'm gonna pass on what we talked about, what I gained, what I shed. I'm gonna share it with you guys. And hopefully, even if it touches one of you guys in a way where it sparks a little bit of joy, happiness, hopefulness, man, let's talk about it. Let's create a conversation. I'm here. I've been on that creatine daily as well, and trying to pay attention to the electrolytes, because really that is the fuel. I'm doing research and reading. I've seen people, I was reading the other day, a guy did a 40-day fast and only had water with the little sea salt in it. Now I know it's possible. I just did one. I just ended a 30, what did I do? Almost 40-hour fast. I guess I started Friday night, and then I had a meal. I broke my fast on Sunday. I do intermittent fasting, and I've been looking into, not looking into, but I have been noticing my relationship with food. And the last few days I've done, I guess what people would call OMAD or OMAD, 1 meal a day. And you just kind of get all your stuff in that one meal. And then you allow your stomach and your body and your digestive system that refresh daily. But I've definitely consistently done 14 to 18-hour fasts. And longest I've done is I've done a 3-day fast. I did a 72-hour fast. But when I did that, I wasn't as informed as I am now. I didn't know about getting good sea salts, taking magnesium, having potassium. Because you can do fasts and take supplements and it won't break your fast. So as long as you have your electrolytes, some sea salt with some lemon, take a couple magnesium and potassium supplements, and you can get through it. And then it's all mental at that point. Because after, I'd say, 18 hours, you might still feel a little something. If you go 24 hours, you're good. Physically, at that point, you should be good. Then it becomes mental. All right, guys. I see that the battery's gonna die and I'm not yet back at base camp. But if this dies, I'm going to continue the live stream again. I wanna keep this live stream up. I'm gonna do another one. So we'll do a part 1, part 2. But I'm gonna keep going until the camera officially goes off on me. But I don't wanna be in like mid-topic, so I'm gonna just let you guys enjoy this sunset. All right, really, guys, if you guys don't join me on the continuation stream, hope you guys have a great day, evening, whatever time it is for you guys right now. And if you guys can always follow me at Gene_flow on Instagram and social, at the Invisible Panchos on Instagram and social, Invisible Panchos everywhere. Reach out. The door is open. Don't suffer in silence. Don't act too cool. Don't act too tough. Oh, I got this. Don't let your ego, your stubborn, your pride get in the way of you reaching out for help. If you need help, and it doesn't have to look like anything. It can just be, hey man, how'd you do this? Hey man, how do I do this? Hey man. And if I don't know, I can help. I can find a resource online. I can give you phone numbers. That's how I got to where I am. And a very, 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 very good supportive team around me. So you guys know who you are. Thank you so much. It really, really means a lot. I know I've been a little shaky, ups and downs, but you know what? I feel more directed than ever at this moment. And I'm just trying to go all in on that, literally. Not half-assed, not 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but push all the chips in. And I'm excited to do so. Ooh, this is a pretty cool little silhouette, huh? That'd be really cool if I can make it. I'm almost there. Hopefully we could keep this going.